Hey guys, Fallover here, back with another Fallout 76 video, and today I'm going to be giving you 5 reasons why right now is probably the best time to replay through Fallout 76 if it's been a while. So this video is going to be a bit more geared towards people who haven't really played this game in a while. So if you're someone who is just now getting into the game, or you just haven't played through everything yet, obviously you're probably not going to want to be replaying through it, but like I said, if it's been a while, I'll give you some reasons why it might not be a bad idea. So, we're going to start off simple by saying that the first reason is, well, we're getting new questlines this year. We're going to be getting Atlantic City Part 2, and we're going to be getting a map expansion later in the year, which is going to have some quests with that as well. So, alright. What does that exactly mean? Why should you start a new character if we're getting new quest content? Well, that is where the rest of these come in. Playing through Fallout 76 again will refamiliarize you with the mechanics of the dialogue system. The dialogue system is quite different in this game than it has been in previous Fallout games, and there are quite a few skill checks in dialogue. If you play through the pit, you probably haven't seen that much. I don't think they use that much with it, and I don't think they use that many with Nuclear War on Door either. So if it's been a while since you played Wastelanders or Steel Dawn and Rain, it's going to have been a while since you've seen that stuff in dialogue. So we're playing through Fallout 76, and also learning that, yes, there are actually multiple choices that you can go about doing when it comes to certain quests. When I replayed through the game, I was vastly surprised just how many choices there actually were. Now, they're not like the most major affecting the world map, as it is a multiplayer game, but I was still surprised with how many choices you had. Whatever you spec into, you're going to see it pop up in dialogue, especially stat-wise. Unfortunately, perks aren't there in dialogue yet, but hey, we can cross our fingers. Similar to the last one, replaying through Fallout 76 will also get you refamiliarized with the lore. Fallout 76 is pretty self-contained, so you're not going to know its lore if you've only stuck to the other Fallout games. So if it's been a while since you've just played through Fallout 76, it's probably going to be a while since you know the lore. It does go surprisingly deep in some aspects, and also you may or may not have just forgotten certain plot points. I certainly did. And when I replayed through the game, I have completely just forgotten about things that when I saw them again, I was like, wow, I completely forgot about that. So you might also familiarize yourself with what the lore was, or what the story was pretty much aiming towards, or building up to be. For my next reason, it'll help you play the new content back to back. What do I mean by this? If you have multiple characters when Atlantic City Part 2 comes out, you will be able to play it once per character. Meaning that if you wanted to try things differently, you can just hop on a different character and try it differently there. Both Wastelanders and the Brotherhood of Steel questline had multiple different endings, so I would assume that Atlantic City is going to be no different since it has 3 factions, the most we've actually seen in a questline. If they're all tied in one questline, I don't actually know how Atlantic City is going to play out, but I'm going to assume each of those main factions will have an ending tied towards them, or, once again, whatever the equivalent of an ending in Atlantic City would be. So there probably will be some replayability. And of course, having another character will just help you get through that faster instead of having to restart the game when it comes out. For my 5th reason, well, Fallout 76, believe it or not, is a Fallout game, which means it is meant to be replayed multiple times and multiple ways. So what I did on my newest playthrough is I did the complete opposite of what I did previously. Normally I use rifles, so the opposite of a rifle is probably pistols. I mean, I don't really know what the opposite of a rifle is. Really, anything that isn't a rifle. So I tried pistols, since I never really used them, and willing to bet not that many people out there use them either. I also tried using VATS, because I've never actually done a VATS build, which has also been pretty fun. And also, I just tried playing without mutations, as everyone who plays this game probably just uses mutations because there's no reason not to have them. So, playing through the game completely differently will definitely have you look at things differently. And I've honestly really enjoyed it. It's been very different, which is kind of something this game's needing. But that's a topic for another day. What I'm trying to get at is just playing things differently can be very fun. So now for my final reason, and the reason I'm making this video. Fallout 76 is getting 2 questlines this year, like I've alluded to earlier, but most importantly, we're getting a map expansion and also a slight twist on how expeditions are done. Now, normally in the past, if things have a nice reception, we're going to be getting more in the future. So if Atlantic City does at least decent, we're going to probably get more. And the story for the pit isn't really finished, so I'm willing to assume we probably might get the quest treatment there too. And also, when it comes to the map expansion, if that is also very well received, which that's a map expansion, we've all been wanting one, so I'm pretty sure anything will do, which means we'll probably get more in the future. So, with that being said, Fallout 76 is finally getting into the, I guess, state it should have been a long time ago, where you can just simply replay through the game and actually have a reason to do so instead of just re-listen to holotapes, because that's all you used to be able to do. Now there's actual choices and stuff you can make. And of course, going back to the RPG mechanics, it's having choices. Some of them, like I've alluded to earlier, don't have the biggest consequences, but there are, like I said, many ways you can go about doing things, and of course I'm willing to bet that that's going to carry over into the Atlantic City and the map expansion. Real quick before I wrap things up, I also want to give an honorable mention to having a secondary character as a storage container, for the most part. A lot of players just have multiple characters for storage. Normally, I don't play like that. I don't like the idea of just having a character for storage. You're only given a certain amount of slots, and I'd rather just have fun playing through the game as much as I can without having stupid storage slots. But if that is something you're interested in, that is a very big reason why a lot of people currently replay through the game, or at least just have multiple characters, so that way they can just use them for storage. So, you could do with that what you will. So that about wraps things up for today's video. I didn't really have too much to say. I just wanted to give a few reasons why you should give Fallout 76 another try if it's been a while. But also, I'm pretty excited for this year. We have quite a bit of content lined up. Even if you're not a Fallout 76 player, Fallout 4 is getting the next gen update, and we also got the Fallout TV show coming out soon, so we do have quite a bit of stuff coming out this year for Fallout. So, all in all, I'm pretty excited for this year. But also, Fallout 76 looks like it's finally getting some well-needed updates, so it's something to keep an eye on. If you're not a fan of Fallout 76, first off, why are you watching this? But second off, keep an eye on it. You never know. It might have some stuff worth checking out later in the year. But that's about it. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching if you made it this far, and also, I hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, or night, whenever you happen to be watching this. And I'll see you all later.